Oh my God. What is good, guys? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. Here to react to, you know what I'm here to react to. Bologna 2-1. Inter, I think that's it. That's the title throne. That's the end. That's the end of the title run for me. Because now Milan are 2 points clear, which means in the last 4 games they either have to, not draw just once, either draw twice or lose a game. And it could happen. But again, this is going back to the first before the Juventus game, even though we won that unexpectedly, but I just never had faith in this team being able to win every single match. Winning that many games in a row. And here we are. I mean, Milan probably still would drop points, but for me right now, this just feels like a kick in the balls, and it's Radu, right? I mean, we can go around it. It was an awful performance all around, and you guys know I don't like scapegoating players. I don't like focusing on one player because it's a team game. If you should never ever focus on one player. But today, and I'm sorry to show this picture. This picture is gonna go down in Inter history, in Serie A history. Andre Radu. This picture is going to be memed. This picture is going to be shown around the world in 10, 20 years. Your kids are going to see this picture. It's just one of those pictures that are going to live in history because it's so, I mean, if you're not an Inter fan, absolutely hilarious. And if you're, good idea, Max. Yeah, 420, go smoke up because, you need anything to get something out of this. Yeah, and Benjamin, fair play to your wordplay, but this is just not funny today. And yeah, I wasn't gonna cancel. It has to be done. It has to be done. That's it. That is the moment. That is the moment where Andre Radu, I think, has given our cousins the title. Yeah, I am heartbroken as well. 100% heartbroken. I don't know what to say, guys. It's just complete collapse. And the crazy thing is, we started off so well. Like the first 20 minutes, Inter played so well. Perisic, the way we started off, what a goal that was from Perisic. And nutmeg, you guys know that was like my dream goal. Like if I had to make up a goal in my head, that is my dream goal. Like touch 1-2, nutmeg, bow, finish in the corner. And you think that's the game on a downward trajectory. Here, beautiful nutmeg, Barrow, see you later, and what a shot with his left foot, top corner, and then complete collapse. It's like watching a different team after Bologna scored their goal before the Bologna goal and after Bologna goal is like two completely different teams. The team after the Bologna goal is the Inter we saw, in February and March when we were struggling, where we couldn't even buy a win. And it's just like, it's baffling. Like, what the hell happened to these guys? Where was the mentality? Where was the champion mentality? I don't know what the hell happened in that second half, or in that second half of the first half, but Inter just lost their head completely. And Harry, I mean, nice. You're lucky that you missed this game because it was just painful to watch, because it was just, and I did my match preview, and I lied in that match preview kind of, because I was just kind of being just in my mind, I felt like this was going to be a draw, but I wanted to come on camera and be positive, and I almost sold myself a dream. I was like, nah, 2-0, this Inter team is going to do it. And then, but let's not forget, last minute Inzaghi had to make the change. Handanovic, we still not sure what the injury exactly is, some sort of back issue, which ruled him out. They tried, apparently they tried until the last minute. They're going to play him even with some pain, but in the end they didn't, risk him. Then it was between Kordas and Radu. And to be honest, there, it's 50-50. Kordas, as I've said in the past, he's actually probably the better choice because he actually has played professional level football more recently than Radu, who's been sitting literally for 2 years on the bench. Although Kordas is much older, and of course his team conceded 70-something goals, Crotone, last season when they got relegated. But and then Di Marco as well. Di Marco coming in for Bastoni. Bastoni, again, we don't not sure what the injury issue was with Bastoni. The predicted lineup was pretty much our strongest lineup. And in the end, those two changes made a big difference. Radu for the second goal and Di Marco for the first goal. And yeah, as I say, Braden, I'm not blaming Radu is harsh. But in the end, that's what we, even a draw could have been okay, because a draw, you're just 1 point behind, and one draw from Milan and you're right there. Even if you draw, you're still right there. But with 2 points now, even if they, like they have to lose and we have to win, like because being same points doesn't help us because they have the head-to-head on us, unfortunately. And I don't think that goal was on De Vrij. Like, that's is why I've never really, this is not going on Inzaghi, but like in my mind, conceptually, having a 5'6", 5'7", whatever height Di Marco is centre back, to me, conceptually, I don't care how progressive football gets, how much, ideas of football now becoming much more, it's all about possession from the back. And that means, having Di Marco, there's like having the midfielder at the back. But I'm surprised that when we play Di Marco there, that more teams don't take advantage of that, because that's what I would be doing. I would be telling, I don't know how Napoli didn't take advantage of this. I don't know how, other team, Hellas Verona, like whatever we've played Di Marco, I would tell, if I was against Inter, I would tell a striker, centre-back, midfielder, go on Di Marco and just launch balls in on that far post and you win them. And that's what happened. De Vrij, yeah, maybe you should have gone and taken Di Marco, but he's in his position, he's well positioned. It's just a complete mismatch. It's a complete mismatch. And, great header by Arnautovic as well. And, of course, it had to be bloody Marco Arnautovic, didn't it? The guy who, won a treble with us as well, former Inter. And this one, by the way, there's nothing to blame Radu on this one for sure. Nothing to blame on this one. Just a nice header off the post. But they took advantage of that. And you think that I'm showing a replay of the goal. Actually, no, this was just a different opportunity where the exact same thing happened. And actually this time De Vrij comes in a little bit closer, because Arnautovic does a really smart movement that he goes towards De Vrij and he feigns back out towards Di Marco. And these balls from Musa Barrow as well, we just couldn't deal with them on the far post. And, he almost scored off that one as well. So, and then, yeah, obviously, we know what happened in the second goal. What's up, Tommy? Thank you for swinging by. I'm surprised there's 84 of you people here right now, to be honest. I don't know. I didn't think people would be willing to go through this pain, but I guess we just got to talk it out. Yeah, you have the same face. I think a lot of Interisti have the same face as me. Freddie, what's up? Yeah, I want to vomit, honestly. I was really, really want to vomit. We got Napoli fans still rooting for Inter Scudetto, but I appreciate you, bro, but we're just as big bottlers as you guys are at the moment, by the looks of it. And yeah, Eduardo, I think you might be right. We're cooked. It cooked. And this is what it has. Like, what a way to throw away the title as well. Like this, if Bologna outplayed us, if Bologna, scored a nice goal, then it could have been different. But the way, like, this is just painful. Basically, one of our own, the guy's come up through our ranks. He's an Inter youth player. And yeah, that's what we were fearing. As soon as we saw Radu in the lineup, we were like, man, it's not good. That's why situation is not good, bro. They beat us and we drew the other one. So the Coppa Italia game doesn't count. So they have the head-to-head on us, unfortunately. So yeah, and I even doubt we even managed to go level on points now. I think this is going to be such a big hit, like literally stab in the heart. I feel so many times the interplay and the hand. I feel that would happen, but Radu, bro, come on. But the thing is, I wouldn't even say like Radu is not good enough. Radu is trash. This is what happens when you literally do not play a keeper and he comes in cold. Like he's been here 2 years, and the only game he started was Roma when we already won the title last season. And then maybe he's got some minutes here and there in other games, but this guy is literally coming in like off a freezer. And this is why I think he should have been played more often, just to have him, giving him more game time as well here and there. But we can find many reasons now. This 100% is not only on Radu. No one today, everyone was just off it. Even Perisic, who started off so good. Actually, Perisic is probably one of the few players you can say from today. He just kept going, but everyone else, Lautaro as well today. He was on his run of goals, and he had like one volley straight out, and the one other chance he put it so wide that the keeper didn't even move for it. And then he had that header chance in the corner as well. Correa today, nothing, just floating around the pitch, doing touches, 1-2 passes, but not much from them. Barella was awful. Chala start again. He would like Perisic. He started off really well. The first 20 minutes, he was like running the game. I don't even know who to save from this today, to be honest. Probably Brozovic. We could save Skriniar. What a save on Arnautovic in the second half. But oh my goodness. Yeah, Patrick, 26 shots, 7 on target. Yeah, we did have. There's no real like chance today where you can blame the strikers, or I can say, oh, that's where we lost the game, because there was a Correa header from a corner as well that Skorupski saved. D'Ambrosio got his attempt to clear it off the line. Dumfries had a couple of headers on the far post. Like, yeah, we should have been taking more advantage of the Dumfries Hickey mismatch, and we tried to, but Dumfries just couldn't get the timing of his jump right or the heading quite right. But we should have took advantage of that a little bit more. Like, they've got a tiny midget in the centre back as well, like Gary Medel. So we should have took advantage of that. And I think Inzaghi should have probably brought on Dzeko a little bit earlier. Sanchez, when he came on, like, just kept trying the same ball, like crossing, inshallah, and it didn't work. Yeah, Gerrard slipped, same energy. Yeah, except that under Radu is nowhere near the importance of Gerrard. That was the Gerrard slip is so epic because it's Gerrard, is Stevie G, the captain, fantastic of Liverpool. This guy is a guy that can barely, even get any game time. Leave a like for the man suffering for us. Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't care, guys. Yeah, leave a like, don't leave a like. I'm just kind of venting, to be honest, at this point. I don't even know what else to honestly talk about. It's just, now everything, this is the thing now. Now everything is out of our hands. But the thing is, we still have to win every game, even more now. Because now we lost. We didn't even draw. We lost. So we literally have to win every game. But now we have to hope that Milan lose some matches here from the end. Not draw, lose. Like, we need either Fiorentina, who are awful again today. They got smashed by Udinese. So it's not looking good. Atalanta, did they win? I think they won. Because that was some crazy match going on for Atalanta Torino. I don't know what was going on today, because Torino usually 4-4, they drew. So yeah, even there, not looking very good. Atalanta look like they're on holiday already. So yeah, we have to pour everything in the basket and hope that other teams come through for us, or Milan have a bigger bottling gene than us somehow. And yeah, Freddie, I still think they will drop points at some point. I don't know if they lose, but they will draw. They surely will have a draw before the end of the season. And yeah, under Radu Medel, we talked about it, how this guy was supposed to be banned for this game, and they reduced his ban just to get him to play in this match. Until the Radu mistake, I was convinced we'd win even the last time. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like this. I thought it was a heading towards a draw. Like we just didn't seem to have that conviction today of a winning or getting a win. But even a draw wouldn't have been the end of the world for me. But a loss is just too much. A loss has just killed me inside, and I hope it hasn't killed the players. But the way they walked out of the pitch, it killed the players as well. We lost the Scudetto, but still support you, bro. Thank you, Eduardo, man. I don't know what to say. I'm just here to vent, to be honest. So this is not even a good post-match reaction because I'm not doing any analysis. I'm just talking at you guys and seeing where your comments are. But I appreciate the support and throughout the season as well, guys. It's been a good season, but obviously this ending is just really leaving a sour taste in the mouth. Some people are still believing in it, and fair play to you if you have the belief. Right now, I'm just struggling to have that positivity, to be honest. Maybe in the next coming days, I might start believing again. I think I probably need a bad result from Milan to start believing again. But right now, I'm struggling to. And yeah, this was the forfeit game. This is the game that has been paining us for like the last 4 months. The catch-up game, and the longer it went, this is what we were fearing, that maybe the longer it goes, the more this game becomes a pressure cooker, and it was a lot of. There was a big crowd at Bologna as well. Like I thought, like a lot of Bologna fans in the crowd as well. Crazy, man. Radu ruined my night. I never want to see him play for us again. Yeah, I think it's probably the end of Radu. Anyway, I think he was going after the season anyway. I think his agent came out and said that he wants more playing time. So I think that was the end of Radu anyway. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know how much to blame there on the right. Like, it's hard to swap. Like, Barrow just literally, like that's a split second. As soon as he cuts in and does that, like if De Vrij tries to switch midway there with DiMarco, and what if Arnautovic went on, made a darting run towards the front post, then DiMarco would have been fucked right there as well. It's one of those where like now we're trying to find, but I think that's just where the weakness was. This Inter team, with Bastoni, that weakness is not really there, but with DiMarco, that weakness is there. Just like if with Bologna, if you whip it towards Medel, that weakness is there. But they just managed to take advantage of it. We didn't take advantage of the Dumfries Hickey mismatch. Yeah, crazy day today. These catch-up games were crazy today. You can make yourself better by watching the last 10 minutes of the Napoli-Empoli game. No, actually, that one was not enjoyable as well because, I was hoping that they would put a little bit more pressure on Milan as well. So yeah, I didn't enjoy that end. Yeah, DiMarco isn't good defensively. That's why we're always kind of worried when we see DiMarco in the starting lineup. But that's the squad we have. You either play. I mean, you could say you could play Darmian there. We've seen Darmian done a job on the Conte in the left centre back position, and obviously he would be more solid in the air and defensively for sure. But DiMarco was kind of good going forward. I don't want to completely discard DiMarco. He had a good game, but he just kind of ran out of juice. Every time he gets towards the box, it's like his shots were just like there was no juice in them, or his final decision wasn't quite there. But going forward, I think DiMarco did quite well. Gerard's slip was on this day 8 years ago. Jesus, Ahmed, I don't know where you found this stat, but I did not need it. And I did not need it. Yeah, that goes on DiMarco's size, man. There's not much you can do there. Yeah, Ashwin, this says mash me up. Feel like mashed potato right now. Give Sharma a like anyways. Thank you, Patrick, man. Onze Milano Gaming says blaming Radu is totally okay because his complacency that cost us. Yeah, no, it is okay. It is okay. That's what I said. I don't usually like scapegoating, but what else are you gonna say? Like, we could have, if it was something else that we lost the game, then I could have blamed the whole team. And if it was a draw, then I would have blamed the whole team for being lackluster. But the loss, it's on Radu. It's on Radu. Yeah, I agree, Tommy. It's not harsh. It is on Radu. And to be fair, though, fair play to Dumfries and the guys. Like, they, at the end of the game, if you guys saw, they went straight. What's up, Parcero Philly, man? Appreciate you coming through. But it's yeah, it was good that they went out to Radu. They tried to, comfort him. Dumfries even told the cameraman to, like, go away, man. Like, don't be showing this. So fair play to the lads. It shows that it's a good squad, good mentalities in there. But yeah, he's never gonna live this down, man. He's gonna wear this on his chest for a long time, especially if it ends up costing our Scudetto run. Yeah, with Radu, I've said it for a long time. People thought that maybe he's the future after Handanovic. I've always said, like, if you watched him at Genoa, when he was actually playing regularly at Genoa 2 seasons, he was decent. He's a good shot stopper. Like, he's got some good athleticism, some good reflexes. But yeah, I don't think he's ever going to be like a top goalkeeper at all. But you see Milan, this season, Magnon was out for like a month when he injured his hand, if you guys remember. A month, and Tatarusanu came in, who also is, pretty. If you watch his last few seasons as a goalkeeper, he was very bad. But when he came in, if you remember in the derby as well, like, this guy had really good performances. So, these substitute keepers can make a difference. And that's why with the Milan substitutes for them in the Scudetto run have made a difference for them. They've all stepped up. Yeah, going forward, we were poor today. We were poor. Correa was poor. Everyone was poor today. Lautaro was poor. He looked like he twisted his ankle at one point as well, which was worrying. But it's yeah, I know life goes on, but right now it hurts, bro. Yeah, right now it really, really hurts. Yeah, Tim, you tuned into the worst part of the match. Copium, all I can do is make jokes, Nick Snox. Yeah, I guess if that's how you cope. Yeah, it was crossing, inshallah. But that's when it gets desperate, that's all you can do. Bologna, we're all up in the box. That's pretty much all you can do. Akash, what's up, bro? Thanks for swinging by. Can't believe his goal conceded by that ass Radu. Shocking. Can't even script. So yeah, honestly, like, even as a joke, we were imagining that maybe he makes a mistake. Radu, I saw Milan fans on Twitter was, putting pictures of Radu even before he made the mistake. Just, say, like, we have faith in Radu to give us the title, and the joke actually turned into reality. Thank you, Alex, for the donation. Appreciate your support. Yeah, we have to rely on Milan. Maybe they will bottle it. Besides, Milan got a young team. The pressure might break them. We can still win the title. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. They will drop points at the end of the season, but then again, now the job is very hard, even if they do drop points. Like, but then this, like, imagine this: they're at home now, watching this. Look how gassed they would be seeing this result. So, like, this push, this mental push they will get, and my boy Anthony as well from Inter Worldwide. Make sure you guys check out Inter Worldwide. I don't know if they're doing a match reaction or not. Yeah, he was messaging me. Anthony was messaging me last night. He was saying, I'm not happy about this game. And I messaged him back as I was like, yeah, I do not feel good about this game. And yeah, it actually came true, but it came true in the worst possible way. The worst possible way. The worst possible way. Like, even in my nightmares, I couldn't imagine that it would be like that. We basically have to watch Milan games more so than ours, even. Yeah. I mean, I watch a lot of Milan games anyway. Like, I've watched all of the Milan Lazio game, but now, yeah, I don't even want to watch them now. Like, I just want to check the final score because I don't think I even can take it. Raspadori, Prego, Cholito, Gonzalez, Duvan, yeah. Every single one of these guys needs to come through for us. 100%. 100%. Atalanta, Fiorentina aren't looking good. It's up to Scamacca and them, man. If he wants to move, that's the move. Yeah. It's yeah, I can see some of our some Milan guys are coming through, enjoying. Fair play. Can't even say anything to you guys. Post game reaction is therapy. I don't know how much therapy this is. Me just kind of talking to the camera in a very low mood. But yeah, if it helps, I'm glad if it helps you. Yeah, last 15 minutes has to watch, but we are still in it. Bologna looked like they were happy to just watch into suffer. Yeah, that's when you can say what you want about these small teams, but this is how they get their results, and they fought hard for that result. It wasn't a lucky result for Bologna. I can't even be mad at Bologna. It wasn't like a gammy win. That was fair play to them. Fair play. I can't say anything to them. And the situation Mihailovic is in, they're fighting for Mihailovic. So yeah, thank you, Marcello, for the nice words. Appreciate you. Milan have lost on them. They go through Lazio with the skin of their teeth. They'll drop points. Yeah. It was really close, the Lazio game, but again, I think they could have won that Lazio game by a lot more as well. But yeah, again, I think they will drop some points, Milan. But this just the catching up that we have to do now. We don't have the game in hand anymore. We don't have that mental edge we had on them anymore. And yeah, that's the worst part of Milan winning this. If they win the Scudetto, is if watching Alexis Salamakers or Salami Maker winning the Scudetto is gonna hurt me more than them winning it, because I've said it a lot. I like, actually, as much as it annoys me, I like Milan's project, like the way they've done, reducing wages, not being, getting bullied by Mino Raiola agents, and this young team, average age 25 years old. Like, I like their project, but it's some of the players that they have in their team, and in general, like, we know that Inter are a better team than Milan. But if they were, as I said from the beginning, if they win the Scudetto, though, they're the better team, obviously, because that's what the league 30-year game shows, that they were the better team. We need Ranocchia and Dzeko for towers for this match. Yeah, actually, I was surprised that that's usually our emergency button, eject button, putting Ranocchia up front. I appreciate you not enjoying that. Makes me feel, oh yeah, the Napoli. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it for Pinamonti, our youth player, but yeah. Nicolas Sansoni says, what? Did he actually say that? The guy who scored against us, I hope Maldini, someone from Milan, calls me at least for a loan so I can play a Champions League. Wow, that's crazy. The only thing I didn't like with DiMarco today is didn't really see any cutting passes. He was playing versus Roma. Yeah, he didn't play any of his like cross-field balls and stuff like that. That's true. Radu wants to leave Inter with a statement. Well, he definitely will leave with a big statement now. It's gonna haunt him in his sleep. Yeah, he's not sleeping. I don't think many of us are gonna be sleeping tonight, to be honest. Rado might find it hard to get a move after this. Yeah, his reputation and stonks are below positive. They're gonna be negative minus. Yeah, Tatarusano saved the penalty against us. Yeah, and as you guys know, why I've been so, pushing for a Scudetto this season, because I think we're not going to win it for a while because of how things are looking for us financially with Suning. And Milan is just like, there's some, positive wave they're on now, that they've got these new owners coming in as well with, like, rumors of investing even more. So they're like on the ascendancy, whereas we're on the descendancy. So, they're catching us and we're down. But I was hoping that at least we would catch him here on the Scudetto, last Scudetto. And then if they do overtake us next season, then fine. At least we've got the second star and we've got the 2 Scudettos over them. But them matching us on 19 and then having potential to improve their team as well, that's going to be painful. Oh man, Inter Trini is his birthday tomorrow. What a way to ruin the birthday. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry these guys completely ruined your birthday. Yeah, followed us for 3 months. This game ruined and you, Mattia's holiday. Sorry for ruining your holiday, Mattia. This is what these guys do. Interista forever, man. I miss your reactions, bro. You need to bring your reactions back. But yeah, he says it's over. And he's probably right. He's probably right. It helps because we know we're the only ones feeling this ray, bro. We're all suffering together. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Bazizo, why did you have to post that? Theo Hernandez lifting the Scudetto. Yeah, that is gonna hurt a lot. Comes to the next match day, Milan vs Fiorentina, Milan to Udinese. Yeah. I mean, not even just next match day. I think it's still, then you still have to play Atalanta on the last match day. You still have to play Hellas Verona. There's still, interesting matches still. Show me if it means anything as a Milan fan. I'd always want Inter to win it too. Yeah, I mean, Prometheus, that's a given. That's just anyone, even if you're like a Salernitana fan. I think it's just everyone would hope for Juventus rather than anyone else. Sorry, anyone else rather than Juventus for sure. Yeah, that's one thing. Akash, good point. Like, we hope that this is now not like a capitulation. Because, yeah, at least if we stay there, then we can try at least to be there if Milan start bustling as well. But I hope these guys like at least remain switched on mentally. Inzaghi keeps these guys there. Because this is not over. I know we're like completely over there, but this is not over. This is still, things can still happen. 4 matches is still, that's a lot of there's some points there. You know. Oh yeah, no Chala for the next game as well. He got a yellow card. So hopefully, Vidal's back fit, but I don't think he will be. So it might be Gagliardini or Vecino in the next match, unfortunately. I want something to believe in. There's nothing at the moment. 3 players injured, no Hakan. Yeah. And funnily, Theo is the one who injured Vidal as well. And believe my people like Coach Lasso would say, believe. I've never watched that Ted Lasso show. Imagine you were still winning the Scudetto. No, they're not winning the Scudetto, man. I know, but yeah, God knows may answer for my prayers. I hope so, Punzara. Don't tag that into existence. Not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, we'll still be strong next season, Stefan, but it's just about what the other teams will do. Like, Juve, you saw this summer, this winter, they were panicking about not making top 4. Like, they literally shit their pants that they're not going to make top 4, and they had to buy Vlahovic, and now they're going to make it, but then they're going to try win the Scudetto next year. They're going to improve on this team. Milan, they're going to improve. Whereas us, we might improve. We might. I'm just, but what it looks like, but the improvement is going to come with somehow is going to have to come with a net active transfer window. So we're going to have to make sales to somehow get better. So there's going to be another window of miracles by Marotta and Ausilio. More Juve fans coming in as well. George, next season will dominate again for many years. This is your last chance. Yeah, well, I don't know about you dominating, but that's what I mean in terms of I felt like this is Inter had to win in this season because otherwise it's going to be difficult. Not sure about Samir, bro. They haven't really announced what the actual issue was. They just said back issues. I don't know if it's like he's just old and he got woke up in the morning and he had a bad back. Like our boy Gigi Stever can tell us what's it like waking up with a bad back. After you get a certain age, you just wake up with aches and pains. Yeah, Beppe, you're not gonna see me smile today. Today there's only an ironic Acerbi type smile coming today. There's no real smile today. If you finish third, you might have a chance to win it. What do you mean by that? Oh, so this guy thinks he's going to overtake us now. They think Juve are going to overtake us now. Interesting. First overtake Napoli, then we'll see. First you got to overtake Spalletti and his boys, then we'll see. Next season, Juventus come for Scudetto. Yep, 100%. Yeah, shout out to Beppe anyway, even though he's here to rub salt in the wound. Milan has no players with top stats, goals, assists in the league the first round. Yeah, I've said it many times. Milan, they're not the best defense in the league. They're not the best attack. They're even like the 4th or 5th best attack in the league. I think they're joint 2nd best defense in the league. It's crazy. Like it's gonna be like some historic thing the way they're gonna win if they win the Scudetto. Because I'm not sure if something like this has ever happened where the best 5th or 4th best attack and the 2nd, 3rd best defense wins the league. It's hilarious. 100% with you. We're not bringing in players. We're actually selling since Suning can't invest money. Exactly. Imagine if Radu has to play the next game as well. Yeah. Oh man, I don't even want to think about that one yet. I don't even want to think about that one. Yeah. What should we improve? Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you surely you want to improve the Champions League, bro. And yeah, when we're talking about if Juventus are going to improve, Napoli in the Champions League, they're going to probably spend a bit more than they did this past summer where they did nothing. So the other teams are going to improve. It's not like things are going to stay like that. But yeah, Serie A in terms of quality is awful. But obviously, you want to improve your. Surely you want to get out of the group stage or improve on your team. Yeah, I mean, whatever, Ahmed. If you want to believe, you can believe. And I said, when it's not over, but right now it just hurts too much to even believe. All that talk about intergame PF money. Well, I've told you guys on this channel from the beginning. That was all. There was not one good source talking about that, so I never even gave it any credence. Saki saying we play 60 style football really got into the whole club's heads, man. It got into the Twitter people's heads for sure. It got everyone triggered. But this has got nothing to do with what Saki said. This is just Inter on the pitch, just not performing today and dropping the ball. Thank you, Pierre, for coming through. I'm finishing up now, guys. Yeah, a few people still believing. The Napoli guys are believing more than us in this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe Cordaz might be the guy to start for next time. I think it might just make sense to not give Radu all that pressure again. I think the best way to approach is to have low expectations to still believe. Yeah, I mean, this is how I came into the season. My prediction before the season started was us finishing. I think I predicted us finish third in Juve to win the title. Then when the season started, Mercato finished, and I predicted us to win. But my season expectations weren't that high. But now, obviously we were on a wave, so it hurts now. Oh yeah, Wanda Nara today was talking about Inter there. Maybe it's her voodoo today affecting us. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eduardo. Today, there's no way they can end this positively. There's just pain today. It's just pain. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. No, Radu he maybe had some good shot save percentage when he was at Genoa, but he wasn't. He definitely wasn't that good. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Napoli fans came through, Milan fans, Juve fans, obviously to rub salt in the wounds. Yeah, we go again. Udinese at the weekend, we go again. I'll be here. You guys will be here. Maybe we'll win. Maybe Milan will lose, and then we're back in it. We shall see. Gotta believe it right until the end, guys. Gotta believe in it right until the end. I'm not gonna stop believing until it's mathematically possible to believe in the Scudetto. I'm gonna believe in it until the end. Right now it hurts, but tomorrow is a new day. The sunset will rise. Sorry, the sun rise. The sun will rise, and the sun or today will set in a very dark mood. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Make sure you guys at least leaving a thumbs up on the stream. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Love you all. Thank you, Nerazzurri. And now thank you everyone that was positive in the comments. Ciao ragazzi. Forza Inter.